Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I hope you guys are all having a good day today. I am doing fantastic. Anyways, so I hope you guys all enjoyed last episode, and there was so much feedback. Thank you guys. That bridge has got to go. Most definitely got to go. You guys also said you loved the 1080p, so we're going to continue to do that. And I want to have a little fun with this episode because everything's always so down to business. Bruh, let's do stuff. Today we're loosey-goosey, baby, loosey-goosey. So, we're going to have a little fun. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to hide a creeper face in this video somewhere. The first person to find it and leave a comment with the exact time that it is in the video, I will PM them a world download of the latest download. Now, I know you're thinking like, wow, that's an awesome prize, Jevin. How come you just don't do that for everybody? It actually takes me quite a while to upload this to like any save files, and I kind of want it to be something special for the person who finds it. So find the creeper face and get the world download, and then I will continue to do these Balk world downloads, you know, every 10 episodes or something. Anyways, so guys, today we're working in the Nether, and I wanted to start a Nether hub today because this is one thing I've been kind of putting this off for a while because I haven't decided on what blocks I wanted to use, but today I think we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen, Captain. So I went and collected some nether brick from the fortress, and I grabbed some cobblestone. You know what, guys? People tend to disagree with me on this. This right here is a very good combination of blocks. I don't care what anybody says. For a simple reason. The nether brick is very dark, and it's already very dark in the nether, and the cobblestone sort of brightens it up. So, I don't care what you say. Anyway, so I was thinking the first thing that we should probably do. Also, I want to tell a story while I'm doing this. It's kind of an interesting story, sort of. Anyways, let's get started. So, I am a night owl. That's what I like to call myself. I'm never awake at normal hours, like ever. And when I say that, I mean like my average time being awake is probably 4 a.m. rather than 4 p.m. And sometimes, I get these, like, super random urges to just clean my apartment, right? And, the other night, I had that urge. I was like, you know what, dude, I think I'm gonna clean my apartment. Now, I should say this first. My apartment is not, like, super dirty. I'm not, like, a super slob guy. I'm actually, you know, quite the, a clean freak, but I do, it's very cold outside, or sometimes it's very cold outside, I shouldn't lie. Sometimes it's actually really hot, but for being December, like, global warming is like, you know, screwing us over big time pretty much. But anyways, so sometimes it's like, you know, it's a pretty good temperature outside, sometimes it's pretty cold outside. And so sometimes I don't take out my trash bags right away. So I had like 2 or 3 trash bags that I had to take out, and I'm in a tank top. It's like 4 in the morning, just minding my own business, and that I love that. Holy crap, that looks good. And so I go outside, and I'm walking towards the dumpster, and I hear a noise. You know, first off, I pull up my guns, my karate ninja chops, my hands, because, you know, my hands will protect me. And, like, I don't see anything, because, you know, the noise kind of startled me. So, I go about my business, and I throw my 2 trash bags away. I just, you know, kind of think nothing of it. We gotta go up and fill that in, too. So I think nothing of it, and I just kind of go back inside. Well, I go on cleaning my apartment, and, you know, time passes, probably an hour. So it's probably, I would say, close to, 5 in the morning. And, it's still not light out. It's, like, probably pitch dark by now. It's getting pretty cold. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go I had like 1 or 2 more trash bags out, and I was like, you know what, I might as well just take them out now, get it over with, so they don't build up like the other ones do. So I am like, okay, let's go take these out. At this point, it's like probably an hour past when I first heard the noise. I thought nothing of it, right? I go back outside, and I hear the noise again, but this time it was coming from near my apartment. I'm on the 2nd floor, so I don't have to typically worry about too much. If, like, somebody was gonna get robbed or something, it would probably happen more towards one of the 1st floor houses. So, I think nothing of it again. I just go put my trash away, and on the way back, there's a guy sitting in the chair. Like, okay, so here's how my apartment buildings are like, they work, right? So there's an apartment here, and then there's an apartment here, and then there's a staircase that goes up the middle, and then up the middle on top of that, there's 2 more apartments right on top. So there's like 4 to a building. And so the guy was sitting in the staircase right there, and oh my goodness, I almost drop kicked this dude. He scared, and excuse my language, scared the shit out of me. Like, I literally probably jumped like 5 feet backwards. By the way, this looks really good. I really like that. And anyways, so I probably jumped like 5 feet backwards, right? And I was like, oh, hey man, you know, like just natural reaction. I'm not trying to like be mean to the guy because I don't know him. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really know him, so I'm trying to be polite. And he looked like he was asleep at first, and then he said, hey, and it's like this very weird, very like awkward tone. So, you know me, I'm on guard. But at the same time, I kind of moved a little bit faster than I normally would back into my apartment. And, you know, one thing about my apartment buildings is one of the reasons why I live here is because I've lived here before. And this place is super quiet. There's never any sort of like noise or anything. So this guy being here, like besides this guy, the only other time I've ever had an issue with this place was one time when me and Miss iJevin lived in our very first apartment. There was a guy that knocked on our door asking for a sandwich. So that was like the very first thing that had ever really happened. Oh, I'm like, what the world? Anyways, so back to the story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so let me count this. Let me go ahead and get these really quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Okay. So, you know, me being the guy not to try to cause problems or anything, I decided to just go back into my apartment. Well, about 6 o'clock rolls around, and I'm hearing like snoring at this point, and I'm pretty sure the guy is asleep. So I kind of came to the conclusion that the guy was homeless. And against my better judgment, I decided to go and like talk to him, you know, because sometimes talking to somebody can alleviate the situation. So, and I'm basing this on Home Alone. You're like, Home Alone, Jevin? Remember when everybody thought that the guy shoveling the snow in Home Alone was like the South Bend Slayer? Yeah, that guy. Well, turns out he was a super nice old guy who gave Kevin super sweet Home Alone advice, right? So yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to this guy. So I'm thinking of a way to just go down there, because I don't want to go down there and just be like, hey, are you homeless, you know? So I'm thinking of a plan. And my plan is that I want to go talk to this guy, and I'm gonna like fake taking a bag of trash out because I have no other way to do anything. So like I just grabbed some like random like just little trash that I have around my apartment, enough to fill up a tiny little bag. And I go throw it away, and he's still sitting in this chair, and I come back and I'm like, hey man. He's like, hey, and I'm like, are you okay? And he goes, yeah, I'm just a little cold. And I'm like, are you like I try to say it as nice as possible. I said, I don't like mean to be rude or anything, but are you homeless? And he goes, yeah. And you could just kind of tell that he wasn't really trying to cause any harm. Once again, talking alleviated the situation. So, I really wanted to help the guy, because this night, and I know most of the nights in December for Ohio have been, you know, pretty much like either super hot or super cold. So I wanted to help the guy. The only problem is that I only have one blanket. I was actually going to give the guy a blanket, and I wasn't sure what to do. So I thought about it for a second, and then I remembered something. I remembered that Domino's is open 24 hours, baby. Oh, yeah. So I walked back down the steps, and I said, hey, man, are you hungry? And his immediate reaction was, no, I'm fine. But I was like, come on, man, just tell me if you're hungry or not. So after like 5 minutes of trying to convince him to tell me if he was hungry or not, he said he hadn't eaten in like 3 days. So I go back up to my apartment. I order him some food, and I ordered him a pizza and a drink and some breadsticks because I figured the breadsticks would probably last him more than anything. And then when the pizza guy arrived, I came down to pick it up, and he was awake by then because, well, we had talked and stuff, and he thought the pizza was for me. And then when I handed it to him, no lie, he instantly started crying, like just instantly started crying. I said, "Man, you're out in the weather, and you know, I was thinking about you, and you scared me, and I almost nunchucked you with my fists. So I figured I wanted to, help you out a little bit." And he was like the most appreciative person in the world. And I'm not trying to say that because he's just like, "Oh, thank you, you got me pizza, you're so cool." It was like, I hadn't eaten in like 3 days, thank you. So I just want to tell you guys the story because no matter what's going on in your life, there's always going to be somebody who's got it worse than you. And for the longest time, I thought my life was shit. Going through a divorce and, things like that. And I thought my life was going pretty bad. Until I saw him sitting outside on a lawn chair at 5 in the morning in a sweatshirt and some jeans. And it kind of changed my perspective on things. And I just want to say thank you guys, because I wouldn't even have near the awesome life that I have now if it wasn't for you. So thank you. That is my story. Now, so I've finished the design completely. I had to cut the story right after the story because I actually ended up building on camera for a while and the footage was like 17 minutes long, and I didn't want to take up that much time in the episode with that, so I cut right after the story, and this is what I came up with. So let's start with the corners. The corners are the nether brick, and I used fences, and then I put lava behind the fences to show light. Actually, hold on. I'm going to turn that off. There we go. So I used fences, and then I used lava behind the fences to show the light, and I also filled in the back spaces with nether brick as well. So that's how the corners were finished. It's just a typical circle. So two, and then we did everything. But what you didn't see on camera was this right here. Previously, this was level. I decided to sink this into the floor 2 blocks and then have stone bricks come through here, just like, or not stone brick, but brick. Then, just doing the floor tiles as I saw fit. So it's mostly stone or the nether brick with cobblestone built in, just accenting in different places, as you can see, using slabs to get down. There's no torches in here, but it's lit up almost completely. And then the ceiling was by far the hardest part. It's almost all slabs, and for the most part, it follows the floor pattern, and it just comes down a block gradually until it meets the corner, and then I just kind of switch things up a little bit, and it should all be the same. If not, I might have missed a couple places, but I think I got it all the same. Everything looks good, so I think this thing looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think. We still have to do the tunnels and connect everything together with our other portals. That's the whole point of this, because we haven't had that yet. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Also, last episode you guys said that you were you really enjoyed this, and I'm glad that you guys really like this, but I had somebody send me something on Twitter, and I have Twitter open. Let me see if I can find this picture really quickly, because I want to give the person a shout out for sending me this. I love when you guys send me pictures and stuff on Twitter, by the way. It is very, very cool. And the person's name is Rafael Rico, and he sent me this idea, and that was to use jungle wood slabs. Now, I don't know if anybody had suggested that in the comment section or not. I haven't had a chance to read the comments on that video yet, but he said that I should do something like this. And I gotta be honest with you, I kind of love it. And oh, by the way, I'm on the latest Snapshot now. I updated. We are currently now on 15W51B, and there's like tons more sounds, and it's kind of hilarious at some of the sounds. Like there's an eating sound now. I'm not sure if there was an eating sound before. Like there's an updated eating sound. I don't know. But here, let me make some more slabs, and let me know what you guys think about this, because I thought this was kind of cool. There we go. And not to mention, it makes like walking up these pathways like a zillion times easier. So yeah, thank you, Raphael, for the suggestion. I love your guys' suggestions. So if you ever have anything that you want to suggest, twitter.com/iJevin is probably the best place to do that. So let me know what you think. I honestly think that with the surroundings and how everything looks, I think it blends in super good, actually. And it makes walking up this pathway a lot easier. So I think I'm a fan of that. The next thing I wanted to do, like I said, I want to get rid of this stupid bridge. And what better way to get rid of a stupid bridge than to blow it up? I don't know, man. Like this, when I was building it, I was like, oh, that looks awesome, you know? And then after kind of looking at it, I kind of hate it, to be honest with you. I don't know what changed, but I am not a fan anymore. So let's have a little fun, shall we? Let me blow this up. All right, so we're gonna do a little TNT action here. I'm gonna try not to do too much because I don't want to mess everything up, but let's just have a little fun. So, go bye-bye, bridge. Yeah, this bridge was not good. And not to mention, it's only stone brick, so... You guys hear the noise? Squid. I wasn't sure what that noise was at first, but there we go. This will be a cool way to ruin a bridge too. Just like kind of blow it up like this. Let me try it on. Now that like I'm actually kind of looking at this, this doesn't look all that bad. Like with a little bit of work, this could be like a really messed up, good looking bridge. We'll do one more. There we go. It's probably gonna be a little bit too close, but yeah. So I will obviously tear the rest of this down, but yeah, the bridge was ugly, and I felt as though it needed some TNT applied to it. So let's go ahead and move on, guys. Okay, guys, I finally feel as though I am ready to move on. What do I mean by that? I have been mourning the loss of what I like to call the horse disappearance. Speed Racer was such a good horse. I never named him, but inside I named him Speed Racer because he was so fast and so lovely and he could jump so high. But since he has disappeared, it is time to find some more horses. I have yet to find any other horses in my world besides this brown guy right here. So I brought a saddle, some diamond horse armor, and I'm actually gonna get on this guy. And we're going to tame him, and then I'm going to ride around and see if I can't find some other horses to take back home with me. Because I need horsies in my life, man. No, it's so bad, because like I run back and forth a lot. And if I had my horse, it would be a lot easier. Not to mention, we can't really build stables if we don't have horses, so... Let me love you! I just want to love you, man. Dude, seriously. Can I love you, please? For the love of God, dude. Wow, this guy's a feisty one. He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Okay. Let's see. Oh, man. He's no speed racer. He is no speed racer. He can jump kind of high, I guess. Okay, can I do saddle-y things to you? Hey you. Ho ho. That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to continue to look for horses, and hopefully I'll find some, and I'll meet you guys back at the base. Okay, guys, I have made it back to the base. I actually found, I think it's a mule on the way back. Oh my god, these things are super slow. Slowest horse ever. Now, I don't know if I need another mule to breed, but I did get 2 other horses. So here's what I want to do. I crafted 3 stacks of golden carrots. And I want to can I get you guys to breed? Like do your wow, it keeps moving me, that's weird. Here, I want to let me lasso you over her. Do your horsey things. I can't. Oh, no, wow, that was fast. Holy crap. So, to make another horse, this is a foal. To grow the foal, you need to give it 20 carrots. So I think at 40, there we go. Fully grown. Now, the stats on both of these horses are, this one is okay. The other one is really, really bad, though. This one's really slow. Yeah, okay, so what I want to do is I want to grab a saddle, and let's go ahead and tame this one. I don't really know a lot about horse breeding, but wow, that was really fast. I guess when you feed them, it really changes it quickly. So let's do that. Okay, so this one's got about the same amount of hearts. Now, if I had to pick one or the other, I would definitely want speed. So this one's decently fast. I mean, it could definitely be a lot faster. So, what I think I want to do is find the other one that's... Okay, so it's this one. So we'll do this one. So you... And you... actually, you know what? This might have a cooldown. Yeah, I think he has a cooldown. Can I breed the donkey and those two together? Oh, you can! Wow, I didn't know that. There we go. So now we've got this guy. This guy looks cool. Let me get another saddle. I have a bunch more saddles somewhere else. I don't know where I put them, though. Here, let me... They should be instant, right? Maybe not? Oh, it was instant before. There we go. So this guy's probably going to be even slower. Yeah, about the same speed. Okay, well, we're learning. Like I said, I don't really know a lot about these guys. I don't know how long their cooldown is either, though. And I'm not seeing any hearts in like, breeding mode. There's breed mode. Can you do breed mode? Isn't there one other one that can do breed mode? Maybe not. Well, okay. Well, at least we're building up our horse army. What is, so he can breed. I don't know how long the cooldown on this is. Let's read about this really quickly, because I do have the page open. It doesn't really say much about after breeding. It just says, you know, breeding. For naturally horses, yeah, it doesn't really say a lot. Okay, well, yeah, I want to make a decent horse. And this is something that I've never learned. I've seen some people breed before. And one of the things that I saw them do, like I saw Etho breeding his horses, and he made like that little jump scale thing. Like, even though I'm not really worried about jumping, that would be kind of cool, but I definitely am more interested in speed rather than anything else. So, we'll definitely have to come back to this eventually now that we've got more horses. Okay, folks, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Minecraft. Let me know how you like the Nether Hub, and I'm always interested in hearing about breeding facts and stuff about horses. So if you've got any news or anything like that for me, let me know. And as always, don't forget to find the creeper. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Have a good holiday, guys. This is iJevin. Peace out!